Benny Rodriguez getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Benny Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a big swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
2 out, space is empty. Up the middle, and that one handled. The throw to first, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rockies nothing. Base is empty with 2 away. Charlie Condon digging in for the Rockies.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. 3rd out. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in L.A., here's the shortstop at the plate, Benny Rodriguez. Boz back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to go. Garrett also throwing.
You got that one.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, David Fry. Rodriguez aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Sends it to Tolia. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding.
Runner takes off for 3rd. Chopper right side. Carter out. Number 2. Safe. And the runner from 2nd scores on the play. And they lead by 2. Rodriguez had an unremarkable game in this one.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Benny Rodriguez getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First and second, 2 outs. Rodriguez, the next to hit. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And that one becomes property of the beast. Home run number 45 on the year. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
One down. Kevin Traylor digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's a big power threat. Benny Rodriguez. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Fouled off. He was late. That one ripped. Doyle makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to Hoskins. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Benny Rodriguez.
That one is absolutely belted. That ball was crushed. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now Benny Rodriguez. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tovar fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Charlie Condon. Out to short, Rodriguez. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it.
Rodriguez had a great showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Benny Rodriguez, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Stepping in, the sluggy shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Rodriguez launched a pair of homers in his last game. Foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ripped to short. Gets it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Tommy Edman.
So a man at first. Brenton Doyle getting ready to hit.
Doyle.
On the ground, 2 balls. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Snell was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Sandoval back to work.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Tommy.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy William Carter. Out to short, Rodriguez. Slings it across, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Rockies 4 and the Dodgers 2. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Benny Rodriguez.
On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Back to the top of the order now. Benny Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And fouled off with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And there's a ball. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Tap foul at the plate.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Condon on the move. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That's a bittersweet moment right there. This game could easily be tied up right now, but they'll need to stay focused on the positives. And they have 2 runners in scoring position with a chance to take the lead late in this game. And that's good news for this offense. But, yeah, the defense feels like they caught a break, no doubt.
Two on, one out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Spencer tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And they're all loaded up. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Really got himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
Here's Michael Toglia. On the ground, could be 2. Rengifo for 1. On to Hoskins. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Benny Rodriguez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And first offering is fouled off. Freeland off of first with 2 away. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me.
No ball,
He was trying to
2
go
strikes.
deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the Dodgers leave 1. They lead at 5-4. Now, Lewis Spencer.
The left fielder, Lewis Spencer.
Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, and this should do it. Rodriguez. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take the first 3 games of this 4-game set. Rodriguez with a fair showing in this win.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Benny Rodriguez, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go? So in now for Colorado, William Carter.
The second baseman, number 7.
On the ground. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
Benny Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Benny Rodriguez.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Touches the bag for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Here's Michael Toglia.
Michael Toglia.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder Charlie Condon.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Rodriguez.
Sullivan back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Hard ground ball, base down. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
No outs, runner at first. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes into third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the third baseman, David Fry.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Rengifo into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Dodgers threatening. Right side. Waters under it. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Two outs, runner on first. Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Carter leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a chopper out to short. That ends the frame. One hit, one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
One out, base is empty. And the batter now, Eric Worth. Left-hand hitter waits. Grounds one to short. Over to first. Now 2 out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
2 outs, nobody on. Benny Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. And that one becomes property of the beast. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-4. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And we're back. We're in extras here. So in now for Colorado, Royce Lewis. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Run away in the top half of the 10th.
The first baseman, number 4.
Rodriguez with a valiant job in defeat. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Benny Rodriguez getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So digging in, Agustin Ramirez. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here. Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Up the middle. Slings to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the first and second, 2 outs. Rodriguez, the next to hit. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Smash to the left side. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Benny Rodriguez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Fouls one off. 2-2. In the air, left field. Winker should have it. Makes the grab, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Machado throws to first in time, and that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Let's go, Brian.
Sit him down.
Sit him down.
And the right-hander deals. Double play ball to second. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 3. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop, Betty.
Your base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Then there's one down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Louis Renfifo.
Back here in L.A., here's Jesse Winker. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a big swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. 2 down, go ahead run at scoring position. Out to short. Zips it across. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 4-4. Winning run stands at second. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bogaerts squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains tied at 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
On the ground, out to short. Rodriguez sends it across to first. 1 down.
Now back, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
One away. The winning run at second.
Shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Ripped to short. Fires over to Hoskins. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now this crowd, after grinding it out this long, finds their club down to their final 3 outs. It's the Padres 6 and the Dodgers 4. Benny Rodriguez with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it going again today? It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So, runner at second, 2 down. Rodriguez getting ready to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Rodriguez was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. Fouled off down the right side. Ohtani at second with 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So they get 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. So up next, Orlando Guzman.
Orlando Guzman.
Guzman matched a homer in his last game. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
2 outs, base is empty.
Rodriguez.
Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 strikes.
The shortstop
Ball,
takes
it.
the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. 3 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and nobody left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres nothing. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. 2 on, 1 out. Grounder might be 2. Rodriguez over to second on the Hoskins. Double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Benny Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Laser base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Really important at-bat coming up now.
And fouled off. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Rodriguez with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. The pitch. And a foul ball. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit.
Strikes.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gone! That ball was crushed. He sends it out of here. His 48th of the year. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Rodriguez measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1
Two
strike.
out, space is empty. Late on that fastball.
So far, all we've
1 and
seen
2
in this
is the
at-bat
count.
are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
No, that's
Just
it.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who could blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second.
Rodriguez.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Fought off foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Come on, Benny.
And a foul ball. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Dodgers strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in L.A., ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first. Bogaerts retired.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Benny Rodriguez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul out of play.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Righty delivers. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So they're all loaded up. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. Tie game here in the 8th.
such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Next to hit, Kyle Tucker. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fires over to first, and Tucker is retired. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late, but they score 3 times to even it up through 8 full, and we are tied 7-7. One down. Orlando Guzman digs in now. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to the left, Rodriguez. The throw to first, and there are 2 outs. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away.
Stop, Eddie Rodriguez.
Just missed.
Ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The winning run on second base. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are tied 9-9. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. In the dirt, and that's a stolen base, not even close. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit in the play to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
The 1-1. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at-bat. Ground ball left side. In comes the winning run, and the Dodgers walk it off in the 11th.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged
in a 1-run game as this one ends 10-9. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Benny Rodriguez, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Agustin Ramirez will hit next. Dives and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Benny Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. That's off the inside corner. Oh. And now 2-0. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-1's the count.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Batting 7.
And up next for Los Angeles, David Fry. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Lifted in the air, out to left. Winker should have it. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Rodriguez stands at second with 2 gone. Runner takes off. This one in the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for LA, and they're down 2-0. One out and a runner at second.
The shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
First pitch misses. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
One out. Runners at first and second. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 2 on, 1 out. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Rodriguez with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. High fly ball out towards left center. Winker sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Benny Rodriguez. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. David Fry steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Tying run at the plate. Runner breaks for third. On the ground, right side. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Will Smith to the plate. The tying run at the plate.
2-2.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Rosario settles underneath it, and it's caught for the out. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Winker should have it. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 7 and the Dodgers 5. Winning run stands at second. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
First and second, 2 outs. David Fry steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Trying to send this to extra innings. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they push across the 2 runs they needed in the bottom of the 9th, and we'll play on. And we are tied 7-7. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
First and second, 2 outs. Now a chance for David Fry. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Swing and a ball line to center. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 11 innings in the books now. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Rodriguez was a real bright spot despite the loss.
Really impressive work at the dish. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, even if they didn't cash in enough to get the win.
Benny Rodriguez ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Benny Rodriguez. Rodriguez working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. And it's fouled off.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Oh, 0-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Ohtani around second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Rengifo digs in now. Step off throw to first. Rodriguez dives back in safely.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Runner on the move. This one in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're dialed into the show. One out, base is full.
Shortstop, Manny Rodriguez.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
1 ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That
3
one
balls, 2
misses.
strikes.
3-2 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. 1 run's in. Now a second crosses the plate to third, but the throw is wide, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Two on, 1 out. This one popped up. Sajazi pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So 2 on with 2 away. The batter now will be Will Smith. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Gets it to first, and they get the out on Smith. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Runner at first with no outs here.
Shortstop, Manny Rodriguez.
Swing and a foul out of play.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Here's your 1. In the dirt, but kept close. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1 and 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A 2-run homer. Home run number 50 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Man at first, and now it's going to be Benny Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis.
Runner, runner,
There
runner.
goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Fought off foul. Edman at second with 2 down. Next one misses,
inside.
and it's 2-1. In the air, right side. Walker makes the grab, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys...
Fires over to Hoskins, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
For the Cardinals, the designated hitter.
Man at first with 1 gone. Benny Rodriguez will hit next. He's already homered in this game. That misses, and that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Cardinals 1. Rodriguez may not be stoppable this season as he hit home run number 50 in this game.
Yeah, and Boog, 50 homers is still a remarkable feat, even if it's more common than it used to be. You know, fewer than 40 players all time even have 1 season where they went deep 50 times. So hats off to him for pounding this many home runs.
Benny Rodriguez with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go? Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His 51st home run of the year. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rodriguez with another scorching run of play lately. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
In the air, right field. Walker gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Here's Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Out to short, Rodriguez. In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Buxton.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Nobody out, runner at first. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball is outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1 now.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
That was a very challenging play for a second baseman to make. First, he had to take it himself to the bag, and then has to make a strong throw to first base. He had to be perfect, absolutely perfect on that turn to get a guy with so much speed burning down the line like that, and he was on the money.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Benny Rodriguez. And Singy, he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Liner, caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to Hoskins. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. We are tied 2-2. So they're all loaded up.
Now batting.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
And fouled off. The Dodgers threatening.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ground ball. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals 2. Rodriguez was a big contributor for them in the win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now on for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn.
Hard hit left side. Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the second baseman, Thomas.
Top of the second. Here's a big power threat. Benny Rodriguez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Peralta back to work.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Batting sixth, the second.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Let's go, Freddie.
Peralta with a move to first. And he's back in easily. Rodriguez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. That one to first. He'll do it himself. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. One out, runner at second. And next for LA, David Fry. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 away.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Byron Buxton. Out to short, Rodriguez. That takes care of Buxton.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
No outs, runners at first and second.
Rodriguez.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Alvarez, the lead runner out at second. Ohtani at first with no outs. On the ground left side, 6, 4, out, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first in time.
Now batting.
So runner at second, 2 down. David Fry getting ready to hit. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. And midway in the fourth, it's the Cardinals 3 and the Dodgers 1. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
It's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He sends a rocket to left. His 52nd home run of the season. It's 11-2. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
So digging in, Benny Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does.
Ramirez sends it to first, and that will end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 11 and the Dodgers 3. Rodriguez with a valiant job in defeat. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Benny Rodriguez, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Benny Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rodriguez went deep in his most recent game. That's a strike. 1-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch him all time. His 53rd homer of the year. It's 4-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
We go to the bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. One gone, bottom half of the first.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
On to the 3rd inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Benny Rodriguez. Malley back to work. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Crow Armstrong ranges back. And that one becomes property of the beast. Another homer. His 54th home run of the season. It's 6-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Let's go, Ty.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
At the belt and fires. In the dirt. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out, and that is the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Angels 2. Back for more of the Freeway Series. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Emmanuel Rivera. That's to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Number 24, Alex.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Benny Rodriguez. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Luis.
Bottom of the 7th. And now Luis Torrens. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Carson Kelly. Now
And the batter will be the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here. You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
That one not close. And it's 2-1. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. And he's gone yard again. Home run number 55 on the year. And they add to their lead. It's 13-9. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Up next to the Dodgers.
And now the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Another homer, his 4th home run of the game. It's 17-10. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Rodriguez really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Blasted off for an amazing 4-homer game.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Benny Rodriguez with an off-the-charts 4-home run game last time out. 4 taters. What could this guy possibly do for an encore? It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Top of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Benny Rodriguez. Holmes back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Luis Rengifo. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And that one is lifted in the air. Hill makes the play. 1 away. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, David Fry. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Rodriguez stands at second with 2 gone. Into center and a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
First and third, 1 down. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. His 57th homer of the season. It's 5-1. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Senga back to work. Headed towards the corner. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Back for more of the Freeway Series. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Schanuel Rodriguez. 1 up, 1 down.
The first baseman, number
2 on, 1 out. Rodriguez digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Alvarez, the lead runner out at second. Ohtani at first. One gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it for the K. But no advance from the runners.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
So one out, nobody on. Here's the Angels catcher, Carson Kelly. On the ground, Rodriguez. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the second baseman, Christian.
One out, base is empty. Benny Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab for the second out.
The batter number 5, second baseman.
Now it's the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. First pitch misses. McCarthy at second. Alvarez on at first with 2 down. The shortstop takes a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's inside. And now 3-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is that. They put 2 on the board. 2 hits. 1 was a home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers lead it 13-5. Rodriguez had a sensational showing in the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Benny Rodriguez ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Benny Rodriguez. Rodriguez launched a homer in his most recent game. Dana back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, runner takes off, ripped to short, tosses to first. 1 out in the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
The catcher.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Ivan Herrera. Swings, and this one's flared. And a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
2 out, space is empty.
Shortstop, Manny Rodriguez.
And that one fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one is absolutely belted. O'Hearn going back. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track. And here is Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera.
Back for more of the Freeway Series. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a homer in his last game. Foul ball. Rodriguez in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Swing and a foul out of play.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2-2-2.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first. And that is that. 1 left for L.A. They lead this one, though, 5-1. So 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Here's a 2-2. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Rodriguez with an okay game of the win.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.